isn't it time for you also, perhaps tonight, to embrace your supporter, David Davis's plan to instruct Border Force and the Royal Navy to push those floating dinghies back?
Yeah. It is trickier to implement that in the Channel and given the boats that we're faced with compared to how the Australians do it where they are. But look, no option should be off the table.
It's absolutely shocking and a policy which both breaks international law and puts lives at risk.
We need to move away from the ECHR definition of asylum, right? It is, yes, you're right, we should clap that because it is important, right? It is far too broad and allows lefty lawyers to exploit it and frustrate our efforts.
There is no ECHR definition of asylum. The ECHR is human rights, and the rights that may constitute barriers to removing an asylum seeker are Article 2, which guarantees the right to life, and Article 3, which prohibits torture, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Which bit of that is
far too broad.
And to justify it, Sunak jumps on the Johnson-Patel bandwagon of blaming what he calls
lefty lawyers, lefty lawyers, lefty lawyers.
And he does it despite Johnson and Patel having been warned using dangerous language like this could put the lives of lawyers and court staff at risk.
What's the number one challenge other than energy costs? It's getting access to workers and getting people to actually work. And I strongly believe that part of the answer to this problem is being much tougher on our welfare system.
Again, it's absolutely shocking. Sunak is shamelessly blaming benefit claimants for high inflation labour shortages.
And if there are hours to do, if there's a job going, people should have to take the job.
Well, imagine the shock when he finds out the majority of people claiming benefits are either in work or seeking work. Many are going without food every day just so they can feed their kids. And even Larry the cat knows one of the principal reasons we now have high inflation labour shortages is this.
I have a particular responsibility when it comes to taking back control. It is to end the free movement of people once and for all.
We clearly have a problem with human rights law in this country that is making it difficult for us to achieve our objectives.